Hello everyone, and welcome in. Positive healing vibes. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support on the channel. You guys are all amazing. To skip the intro, I linked a timestamp below just for you guys that want to get straight to the reading. Okay, some quick announcements before we jump in. Please keep in mind, guys, that the messages here on YouTube are general, meaning they're not going to resonate 100% all the time, but you will find something helpful within the message if the title is resonating. Please take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Also, for information on the extended versions to the readings, personal readings that I offer, the cleanse kits that are offered here on the channel, as well as the decks that we use, it's all linked below in the description box, guys. And anything else that I reference throughout the video is going to be down there as well, okay? And one last thing. If you like the vibe or the interpretation, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Everyone's always welcome. It also helps with the growth of the community, getting the message out there. But please be mindful and keep it positive. Thank you guys so much. Now let's get into this reading. So this is going to be Sagittarius's week ahead for November 8th through the 14th. Let's just jump right into the message. Dig into these energies surrounding Sagittarius. Please and thank you, Spirit. What is the most important message here that Sagittarius needs to see? November 8th through the 14th. Please and thank you, Spirit. What do my Sagittarian friends need to see this week ahead? Little Red Riding Hood. I am not a victim. At the bottom of the deck, we have Little Wolf Girl. This card talks about solitude. It's almost as hermit energy, okay? It seems as if here, Sagittarius, that you're kind of taking, it seems like you're taking a little bit of alone time this week, okay? I honestly feel here it's like you're deep diving into your subconscious or maybe past challenges you've experienced. Really trying to overcome these. Really trying to get a grasp on the lessons that you were supposed to be learning in a past scenario, okay? The Little Red Riding Hood card, this is talking about coming out of hermit mode, honestly. This card talks about not being a victim anymore, not being quiet, speaking up when something is unjust or not fair. And then we have this deep dark sea mermaid, which is finding solutions in unknown places. This is like diving deep into the subconscious, things that are hidden that are going to help you. I feel here that it's like a dedication to finding the truth. A dedication to finding the solution to a problem. Let's take a little bit deeper look here. Because I feel like you may be taking some time alone to try to figure this out on how to proceed here. Okay, so let's see here, Sagittarius, what we can see for you guys for this upcoming week. rest and rejuvenation, suffering in silence. This is also a solitude card. Third eye chakra, discontent and boredom. Love begins, positive movement forward, wisdom, disruption. I'm hearing let the tower fall. I'm not sure who that's pertaining to. We have third eye chakra, discontentment and boredom. This is the third eye chakra card, symbolizing third eye chakra. This card is also intuition, right? That inner guidance. Discontent and boredom. This is the Four of Cups. Then we have the Ace of Cups with the Eight of Pentacles. And then we have the Hierophant with the Tower. Okay. Let me pull out another deck and just clarify this before we get into the message here, Sagittarius. The solution may be to walk away. Let's dig a little bit deeper, right? Most important message here for Sagittarius, Spirit, for the week ahead. What do my Sagittarian friends need to see? November 8th through the 14th. Something's ending here, Sagittarius. It's interesting. I heard let the tower fall at the beginning of the reading. Wheel of Fortune, King of Swords, Devil, Eight of Cups. I feel like someone's been very in and out of your life. And I feel like this has gone on for a long time. Lovers, Page of Wands. It's whatever you've gone through, Sagittarius, it's made you skeptical of relationships in general. Strength with the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Cups with the Four of Cups. Five of Swords with the Ten of Swords. Yeah. So what I see here, Sagittarius, is there's been a person that has been definitely very indecisive about what exactly this is to them. I feel like this has been the main cause of the disruption. Right when you feel like everything's coming together, everything's going good. And that may be the solution that you're trying to seek here. How do I make this come together? How do I get this to work? You know, I feel like part of you may think that it may have something to do with you, and that is a form of manipulation. I'm just going to throw that out there right now. Okay? If somebody has made you think that you are the problem of why this isn't coming together, then that mentality is the problem. The finger pointing, the blaming, the blame game. The energy surrounding you this week, Sagittarius, is I feel like you're trying to find the resolution. You're trying to seek the resolution here. I feel like it's almost like you've had enough. You don't want to give up necessarily, but it's like you've had enough of the back and forth. I also feel here that there may be a little bit of a victim mentality, and this, I feel like it may not be from you. This may be from the person that you're dealing with. Maybe it's every time you're gonna walk away or leave the situation, they're going to do something to harm themselves or harm you or somebody else, and putting it on you. If that is resonating with you, know, Sagittarius, that you're not the problem. The thing about challenges, everybody has a part to play in this. I'm also noticing I hold these cards up. Let me know if you guys don't like me holding the cards up too long. And I won't. But I feel like you guys like seeing the cards, so just let me know in the comment section, guys. What you're needing to let go of here is the person, okay? The thing about lessons in life is sometimes part of the lesson is letting go, walking away. And I know that this has come up in your reading before, Sagittarius. I know that we've had this conversation. Again, I feel like this is a cycle that goes around. It comes around. It goes around. So I feel here that at times this is a very happy, very joyous, very loving connection. And then at other times, this is a very toxic, very disruptive connection. When it's good, it's great, it's amazing. And when it's bad, it's the dumps. What I feel here would be a very practical question to ask yourself is it worth it? Is going through the down times worth the positive times? If it is worth it, then stay. But if you're finding that you've had enough, that you're fed up, that you're not sure how much longer you can take of this, then it's probably best that you put yourself first and walk away before there's any feelings of resentment, regret, that 5 of Cups energy. Okay? It does happen. It happens when we put up with someone's indecisive behavior for too long. Sometimes we are the ones that need to make the decision because the other person isn't going to make the decision. They're going to come in and out of our lives as long as we allow that behavior to take place. I say we because I've been there. I know exactly how it is to give somebody too many chances for too many years. But this is your reading, Sag. So what you're needing to hold on to, Sagittarius, and this is clarifying the Ace of Cups. Now, to me, as a reader, the Ace of Cups is that personal, emotional fulfillment. It's the cup that you feel the filling on your own. Now, in this deck, there's 2 cups holding that, or 2 hands holding that cup. Okay. I feel like, Sagittarius, part of the lesson that you've learned in this connection is being a little bit more cautious when pursuing a relationship. Paying attention, asking the right questions, not rushing into things too quickly. Also, with the Lovers card, you always have a choice. Okay, you have a choice in this. So just as well as you have a choice to stay, you have a choice to go. I feel like you're kind of in this, because you've dealt with this indecisive energy for so long, it's kind of rubbed off on you. I feel here, Sagittarius, that you're kind of coming to terms with that. This is probably confirmation, okay? We're going to get a clarifying deck out here for you guys. And I want to clarify this devil energy here in the what you need to let go of, okay? Just to see what that's all about. For Sagittarius, please clarify the devil energy with the Eight of Cups. In order to bring back in balance, Sagittarius, you're going to have to walk away from this connection. Because trying to find the balance within the connection is what's causing the burden. For some of you, this person probably knows that you're willing to stay, work it out. The World. Now let's clarify the Lovers and the Page of Wands here. Sagittarius. Oh my goodness. It came out. I spoke too soon. Queen of Pentacles is that independent, making sure that your needs are met, stability, grounded, right? Look at here. If you don't choose to move away from this connection, Sagittarius, exactly what I said is going to happen will. You're going to have to pay attention to these warning signs. Put yourself first. Here's the thing. I know I talk about this a lot on the channel, getting alignment with the vision and all the stuff. Once you know exactly where you're headed, and I recommend doing that in relationships as well. So not necessarily focusing on a person, but characteristic traits that you envision a person that you would want to have. Okay? What are those things that you want in a partnership, want in your partner? Okay? What are those things that you're not going to accept? You know? How many chances are you going to give? That's what you got to ask yourself. How many times am I going to put myself through this before I put my foot down? Before I put myself first? Again, I feel like you're going through this process of acceptance right now. And here's the thing. The more times that this cycle culminates, the more resentment, the more regret, the more every time this person leaves, you're probably like, why do I give in? And then when they come back in, you're just right back to it. You can't be right back to it when they come in. You have to keep the same energy. Focusing on work will be beneficial for that. Okay, this is what's working in your favor, Sagittarius. And you going through this process of acceptance is helpful. Taking the time, like when this person is gone and out, don't reminisce positively on the connection, okay? Take some time and work on yourself. Get clear on your vision, the things that you want. Focusing on a career or a business venture is definitely going to help. It's going to help boost your confidence, especially for those of you that this person has you thinking that you're the problem. I feel like it's time to put yourself first here, Sagittarius. You're going to come to that. You're going to come to that conclusion when you're ready. What's working against you is you're holding space for this person. Okay, the Four of Cups is a person who is sitting there ignoring everything in front of them. Even the immaculate floating cup in the air. But here's also the reason why this person is sitting there contemplating is because they're holding space for a person that is indecisive about the position that they have in their life. Discontent with where they're at in their life, not feeling fulfilled by your current romantic partner. The outcome and we're going to get clarification on this, guys, of course, is the Tower with the 10 of Swords and the 5 of Swords. You're going to end this. This is coming to an end, okay? It's all, and that's why I heard let the Tower fall. It's all coming down. It's all coming down to somebody has to make the decision to put their foot down and not continue the cycle. That's the problem with the twin flame journey, is we can get caught up in that, you know, and sometimes we're, well, this is my twin flame, right? But here's the thing. We have a choice. Twin flame journeys are lifetimes, plural. It's not just of this lifetime. So you have a choice right now, and you can come back and reevaluate that choice. That choice isn't set in stone. And maybe you choose to not entertain this person for the rest of your life. Some of you, there's been so much water under the bridge that it may get to that point. But you still have a choice in that. Don't be surprised if this is a twin flame journey, if the cycle comes back around. But sometimes those cycles coming back around is a test from the universe to see if we've completed that lesson. Because those cycles that we go through with people, there's just lessons to learn there. Once we completed one lesson, then we're on to the next. It's about mirroring, right? It's about the ascension process. This person is going through this process with this person, is showing you things about yourself that you need to be aware of. Mirroring, that's what mirroring is about. They're showing you the shadow version of yourself. And Sagittarius, you have an opportunity here. Embrace it. Embrace the shadow of yourself. Embrace, okay, maybe I did play into this a little bit. Hold space for this person. Maybe this is a twin flame journey, but I still have a decision in this. And part of that journey is the ascension process. So maybe that's where the focus needs to lie, is what's the next step here? What do I need to learn to move to the next level? Please clarify the 5 of Swords with the 10 of Swords here. Please and thank you. Yeah. 4 of Cups. Strength in reverse. This is something that you have not wanted to accept for the longest time. And I feel like this is coming to a completion. This process here, Sagittarius, is coming to a completion. I do feel like it is really you're going through significant changes here. So really changing your perspective, I feel like maybe on relationships, on your outlook on relationships, what you will and won't accept within a relationship, how much BS you're going to put up with, how many times you're going to allow a person to come back into your life before you put your foot down. So let's get a different deck out here, Sagittarius, and pull a few cards out here for your advice, guidance moving forward. Okay. I am going to do an extended version to the reading. In the extended version, we'll go through each stack and clarify, pull some clarifying cards for each. And then we'll clear the board and get into the question section. We're going to look into your person's intentions moving forward. Is there anything else hidden that you need to be made aware of? Next steps moving forward and outcome if the advice is followed. It's all linked below in the description box. Second link down there, guys, is to subscribe to Vimeo, and you get access to all of the extended versions for all of the signs. So if it's something you guys are interested in, it's the second link. Let's get this advice guidance going here for Sagittarius, please and thank you. Should I stay or should I go now? I feel like you're not really putting yourself first here, Sagittarius, and what you're needing to do is putting yourself first. What do you need in this situation to feel stable, to feel solid, to feel secure? What is the worst scenario and the best scenario? Okay, in the best light, where would you want this to go? What is the best possible outcome? But you also have to come to terms with, if that doesn't take place, what are you willing to do? Are you just going to be okay with, okay, whatever? Or are you going to put your foot down here and put yourself first? No, I need somebody in my life to make me feel appreciated, to help me with certain areas, to help me around the house. And if you're not willing to do that, then I have to put myself first and not hold space for you, so I can allow room for somebody to come in who's better suited, who will help me with those things. And then you also need to come to terms with, how many times are you going to explain that? This isn't an easy decision here, because there is a deep connection. But when there's been so much water under the bridge, you have to ask yourself, at what point is enough enough? At what point have I given too many chances? At what point am I sacrificing myself for this other person? And is that something that you're truly willing to do? Someone is spying. This could be you watching them. This could be them watching you. Honestly, could be both of you watching each other. I feel honestly it's this cycle that you guys go through, where one person disconnects from the connection, you guys spy on each other, you come back together. That's cute. But then you have to ask yourself, Sagittarius, at what point? Like, is this where I see myself going for the rest of my life? Is this the type of life I envision living, or is there something more to this? But you're going to have to make that decision. Nobody else is going to make the decision for you. So we're going to get your native spirit oracle card out. These cards have a soul journey message with them as well. So these are the cards for your soul journey message for this week. If you guys have found that this message has been helpful, that it's resonating with your situation, please give it a thumbs up. All the love and support is very much appreciated. It also helps with the growth of the channel, getting the message out there. So thank you guys so much for that. You are all amazing. Sagittarius, 8th through the 14th. Please and thank you. Ancestors. So Sagittarius, this card calls to ancestral wisdom. It also speaks to your ancestors guiding you, right? People from beyond guiding you, even in troubling times. You know, they're always with you, right? Maybe even not even knowing how or why, but just always being in the right place at the right time. That's your ancestors, okay? The soul journey message that comes with this card, Sagittarius, is imagine that you're traveling back in time to communicate and connect with a gathering of your ancestors. On this meditation journey, there might be one or two particular forebears who seem to reach out to you at different times in your life. Different predecessors will be sending you support. Give thanks to their support. The more gratitude you have for their help, the more they send you blessings and guidance. You're on the right path here, Sagittarius, and I know sometimes that path isn't always easy. This is life, okay? We are spiritual beings having a human experience. I know you've probably heard someone say that before, and it is so true, okay? With that, it's ascension, okay? And part of that process, sometimes those lessons that we're trying to be made aware of so lightly and we don't pay attention to, our ancestors then know that they're going to have to shove it down our throat without sugar. I know it sounds kind of sadistic, but that's what the truth is. Like, if we don't get the lesson the first time around, the harder the lesson's going to be to learn the second, the third, the fourth. The more times we go through the cycle, the more difficult the ending is going to be. Trust me. I'm only speaking from personal experience. You have to make the decision to put yourself first, no matter what. Because that's part of the process. My healing is already in process. My willingness to forgive begins my healing process. I allow the love from my own heart to wash through me, cleansing and healing every part of my body. I know I am worth healing. My healing is already in process. Beautiful Sagittarius. So, Sagittarius, I feel like that's a good solid message coming out for you guys for this week. Thank you guys so much for all the love and support. Thank you for liking, subscribing, sharing the content. You guys are all amazing. Again, if you want to get in on the extended version, the link is below. Otherwise, thank you guys again so much, and I look forward to seeing your beautiful souls again soon. Namaste.